Hi everyone, welcome to our 7-day reading. Let's get right into it. I apologize for the weird lighting and strange angles, but I am traveling, so you've got me in transit. Anyway, what is the next 7 days going to offer us? We got the Justice card, the Five of Swords, the World, and the Ace of Wands. So there's some new energy coming in here for sure with that Ace of Wands. And it's coming in the form of starting a new chapter. So some aspect of the next 7 days for you is going to feel like starting a new life chapter, beginning a new understanding of who you are, where you're coming from. With the Justice, it's almost like this week is offering you an opportunity to take a look at certain things that have happened in your life and getting a bit of a like a coda. Does that make sense? Like there's a closing of things and an opening of things. It's like I'm getting the feeling that things from your past are kind of coming back up to the surface to be either released or experienced again or understood further. You know, especially with that Five of Swords, it's almost like past difficult situations, maybe past karmic situations, right, where you feel like people have done you wrong are going to come back and turned around, and you'll get justice on certain situations this week. Either that being literally a situation where you were in and somebody did do you wrong, right, and you're getting some kind of justice, like legal justice, right, for some people maybe. That's a possibility, but even if it's not quite so literal there, it can feel as though, you know, something is resurfacing this week to make you feel a little bit more comfortable about yourself and about what's going on, you know. With the World card, this card is a card of graduation. It's moving on from one chapter in life into the other. So some aspect about your life is experiencing a resurgence in self and ability. Something's going on where you are feeling like you can do things again, right? That like you've accomplished a certain amount in a certain area, and now you're moving on to the next level in that thing. You're leveling up. This week could offer you an opportunity to level into something new and to feeling as though you're a new person, a new being. There could be some travel going on for you this week as well with the World card. You know, it's time to go out and see the world. Now, with this new beginning that's coming in with the Ace of Wands, it's new beginnings in the Wands, which is all about passion and drive and fire. So it's like lighting a fire underneath yourself and flowing from there, flowing from the fires of life, feeling a new sense of passion, a renewed sense of accomplishment, a renewed sense that you can do anything, that regardless of the circumstances that you're in or the situation or anything like that, that you have the power and the ability to make anything happen for yourself, and you can flow along in your life in whatever direction you feel necessary. Let's get some more clarity. I don't have any of my oracle cards because I'm traveling, but I've got lots of tarot. We can just keep going with tarot. Here's 3 cards for this new vignette. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got this card here with the skeleton that I don't want to read out loud, but you can read it in the card. Just because with the algorithms, I don't know what is and is not acceptable, and this channel has been, it's got a huge decline in our viewership from the old days, which is fine for these longer videos. We've been having a huge resurgence in the short form content, which is amazing. So I think we're getting all new listeners, but I just want to make sure that I'm not truncating myself. But this card, you can read it. You can read it here, as you can see what it's called. With this card here, it talks about the endings of things and the beginnings of new things. It's not as scary as it looks. It does look. It's a very terrifying card. But it's not like actually scary. It looks terrifying, I should say. It is not that terrifying. Really, what this one is about is it's about the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new. And so I think, especially with that world card, it's talking about leveling up. A transformation in perspective and consciousness is available to you this week, and especially with the Justice card in connection with that card, it's sort of like there is a completion in a certain way of thinking, even that's probably began based on a situation that you were in that wasn't so great, either for you, maybe involving other people potentially, that other people did you dirty in some way, or you went through challenging situations with others. With that Justice card in connection with this one, it offers the opportunity to change the way that you see yourself, to change the way that you see your life, and to begin again in a different way. Now, especially with this Four of Cups, it's really showing that your perspective so far has been limited to the things that you can see, and it's it's a it's shaped your perception in such a way that it's limited your possibilities. It's limited the potential, the infinite potential that you truly have available to you. And so there's something about this change, this graduation, that's offering you a new way to view reality, so that you are more apt to encounter the world from a freed perspective, from that unlimited potential again. That's something about this resurface and resurgence of past things. It almost feels like the Judgment a little bit here too, which might show up later. A resurgence of those types of things are going to offer you an opportunity to change your limited perspective and create a more open understanding that you truly do have anything possible to you. Oh, we got a lot of cards here, so maybe we'll do a rapid fire session. Well, let's do a rapid fire session because we got a lot of these, so I'm just going to throw them out and say what I have to say, and then we'll see where that goes. So with the Six of Cups here, this is all about the idea that, here, I'll throw them right here. You really do have a lot of opportunities available to you, right, with that new open unlimited perspective this week. Now, the key for this week is going to be choosing what you really want. That can be a difficult thing. Now, in order to choose what you really want, the opportunity that that's being given to you is something that you've been working on for a while now this week. So your ships are coming in this week as you choose through this infinite possibility. Maybe you could, right? You don't have to do anything. Maybe you could take a look at some of the things that you've already put a lot of work and effort into. Those things are kind of coming to fruition a little bit this week, and so you have the opportunity to really take those a little bit further. Now, with the Lovers card in reverse here, this is the idea that maybe now this week isn't the best week for starting new relationships or whatever. I mean, take your life with a grain of salt. You don't have to do it. But maybe this isn't the best relationship or the best opportunity for prioritizing other people over yourself this week. That maybe, just make sure that you're following along in your own happiness. Now, I don't really know what that message is about. I guess it's sort of saying that, don't sacrifice the important things in your life for anything, right? That you do have ultimate happiness. Like, this is a family card, so this is coming together with somebody and starting a family and having a lovely life, right? So I think that maybe with the Lovers in reverse, it's sort of saying maybe don't mess that up a little bit, or don't lose it. Don't lose sight of that you could have that bright family if you want one, but I don't know. That's not for everybody. Anyway, let's keep going. With the King of Cups, is kind of showing you that you have the opportunity this week as well to really tap into your emotions and be the leader of your emotions in a certain sense, to be the one who can be really connected to your emotional well-being and your emotional person, right? Don't forget your emotionality this week, that like, you know, even if you're going through difficult and challenging emotions, be present with them. Let your emotions flow like water. Don't try to block them this week, because you know, the king of cups is really in command of his emotions, not in control of them, but like he's able to use and flow through and with his emotions in such a way that he can create a sense of peace and well-being for himself. With the nine of Pentacles, that is kind of coming back into that Lovers in Reverse image. That this week I think it's important to prioritize an understanding of self here, especially with that Justice coming up and stuff. Like, let yourself have the time and the space and the alone time that you need to really encounter all that you are, so that you can have this sort of leveling up. And then after that, you know, you can come back into what everybody else around you needs as well, whatever your priorities are with other people. With the Chariot in reverse, it's sort of saying that don't feel bad if you feel like you're slowing down a little bit this week, right? The energy might not be so fast paced because there's this big transformational energy coming in. So sometimes when we have that big transformational energy, we have to take a bit of a pause in certain other aspects of life. So if things are slowing down and you don't like that, just know that it's an opportunity for you to really think about and incorporate other ideas. So take the pauses as an opportunity to really do some deep inner work. With the two of Wands in reverse is a similar message. I think that there's a bit of a slowdown, you know, a look within going on. Now, the Two of Cups can talk about travel as well. So, you know, with that World card there might be some travel, but maybe you're like pausing at a location, or maybe, you know, there's a pause in planning travel, something like that. But with this card in reverse, which there's a lot of nudity going on. This is the Devil card. With the Devil in reverse, though, I do think that you're kind of you're coming out of, like we said before, those mindsets that have been holding you back in the past. I think that you're finally liberating yourself from some self-limiting beliefs going on this week, and so take that opportunity. With the Two of Cups, you know, I think that it's really connecting into the inner self here, that I think you're kind of renewing a sense of understanding about who you are and what you want, and you're really kind of giving yourself the opportunity to be at peace with yourself here this week. Now, with the Knight of Cups, it is going to be a bit of a movement through your emotions, so be prepared for that. You know, flow with it. If you feel like you're sad, be sad. If you feel happy, be happy. If you feel, you know, like you're welling up these past emotions that have been blocked, let them well up. Experience them, feel them fully for who and what you are, because that's going to really help you feel more at peace with yourself. Final card, we have the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, it's more of that new beginnings energy. So I think by the end of the week, you're going to feel a sense of renewal, and not only in your passions and your drives, but also in your physical world. That this sense of renewal is going to give you an opportunity to feel more at peace with your life and about where you are and what's going on, and, you know, maybe have a better opportunity to plan new places to be and new things to do, and creating a new sense of a world for yourself here. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope you have a great week. Have an excellent 7-day period. I love you. Bye.